Hey everybody, we're back with another beer review. It's Dave,
Pat, and Maury
from the Erie Better Beer Bureau. Today we're going to be reviewing a newer beer from Dogfish Head. It's from their Ancient Ale series. It's Birra Etrusca. Maury, what do you got on this one?
Okay, there is a long list of ingredients that go into this, and we have honey, hazelnut flour, heirloom wheat, myrrh, gentian root, raisins, pomegranate juice, and whole pomegranates. And I think this beer, it's a collaboration in a sense with two other breweries from Italy. Each of the three breweries is brewing this beer, and each of them are using kind of an ancient old world material to brew the beer in. Dogfish Head put bronze, like
an ingot, a slab,
whatever, into their tanks, and so the bronze is what they used, and one of the other Italian breweries used, I believe, pottery of some sort, clay, and then the other one was using wine barrels.
You know, it's kind of it's a lighter beer. It's real crystal clear, real crisp. In the pour, you can see there, it looks almost like a deeper yellow, but once you get it in a glass, it's like a burnt orange.
Yeah,
it almost looks like you just poured an amber ale into it.
Yeah. It's got a real white head on it, though. I mean, I got
nice clarity. Pretty effervescent, too. I don't know about you guys, but I got a nice stream of bubbles coming up from the bottom of the glass. Wow, I'm getting white grapes off this thing for sure.
A little bit of bread.
Yeah, I do. I get a bready, grapey kind of smell off of it.
Yeah, almost wine-like in a way.
Yeah. You know, speaking of wine, on the bottle there, it does say that this recipe predates wine in Italy.
Yeah,
so this is an
ancient.
I mean, it's not joking when it says it's an ancient ale. I mean, if it's predating some wine, and you know, Italy's fairly well known
There's
for wine.
Very fresh character to the smell of it.
I took a big smell just a second ago, and I got like almost like a root beer smell.
It's astringent.
Yeah.
Like it's not sour, I wouldn't say. No. But I kind of puckered up a little bit on the initial flavor.
But there's a nice sweetness under there to balance it out as well.
The aftertaste really smooths out. I get a lot of the white grape that we're getting in the aroma.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of that.
All pretty mellow when you start drinking it. Until you start thinking about
Surprisingly, you know, for the laundry list of ingredients in there, it is definitely a kind of a mellow, you know, kind of smooth character. But other than that first initial bite, you know.
But at the same time, I think there's some complexity to it. You're able to pick out definitely some fruity flavors, almost some of those like root flavors for sure.
Well, I think whenever I was expecting to get, hit with some kind of real strong flavor up front, when that didn't happen, I was kind of confused for a second. Then it took some time to sort it out, and you really start tasting everything.
I'm even getting a little of the honey in the flavor. I didn't get too much in the aroma, but I got a little honey on the back end of this thing.
I can see that. It's definitely a fruity beer. It's more fruity than I anticipated, actually.
I'm not getting any of the myrrh. It's more even on the medium end of light. It's not in any way, in my opinion, a heavy, even a medium beer. I'm going to go, it is a light, real light mouthfeel. Yeah. There's no syrup, it doesn't hang around or stick to your mouth. It's real, just a smooth, easy drinker.
And like you said, we got a real nice head off of it whenever we poured it. We saw all those bubbles, but there's not even really any tingling on your tongue.
It's a very light carbonation.
Yeah, it's very lightly
soft.
carbonated.
Alright, for my score, I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. I think it's a really great beer, and honestly, I like it more than I expected to. I wasn't a big fan of their Midas Touch. I think this, which is another one of their ancient ales, I like this a lot better than Midas Touch. It has a nice sweetness, definitely has a white grape-like character, and I think it's pretty darn good. I mean, is it $15 a bottle good? I think to try it once it is. You know, I mean, if you guys see this, I'd run out and grab it. I'm giving it a 4.
I'd give this beer a 3.75 out of 5. It's a pretty good beer. I enjoy it. It's It is very kind of soft. It's not really. There's no bold flavors in it anywhere. It's easy to drink. It's an enjoyable beer. It's definitely above average, and I'd have another.
Yep.
I'm gonna go just one notch below Pat's score. I'm gonna go with a 3.5. It's a great beer to try once, but I can't really see myself seeking this beer out and maybe buying a bunch of it. And if you look on the thing of the scale to 5, 3.5 I feel is well above average, which this beer is well above average beer. But it's not something that I feel I'm going to go out and just try to buy a ton of. If somebody had one, by no means would I turn it down. If I'm at a bar and I saw it on tap, I might pour a glass. But I'm not going to go crazy and, stock my cellar full of this stuff.
Right. All right, guys. Until next time.
Cheers.
Tastes like Taco Bell.
What are you drinking?
The beer Taco Bell.